Welcome back to Ozarks Tonight. Well, as people probably are about to prepare food at home a little bit more over the next few weeks, we're learning more tonight about Nutrition Awareness Month, food labels, and how to safely prep that food when you're at home.
Yeah, so normally Amanda Allen, who is a dietitian at Hy-Vee, would be here in studio with us, but we're taking a few precautions here at Ozarks Fox, so we chatted via Skype. Check it out.
March is Nutrition Awareness Month. What is Nutrition Awareness Month all about, and why do we have a month specifically designated for that?
Absolutely. So National Nutrition Month is an education campaign that was developed by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. And really, it's just our time to really emphasize the importance for community health and for the community to make those sound health choices and developing healthy habits. This year, we actually have a main focus of eat right, bite by bite. Mindfulness when we're eating, or mindfulness when we're making those food choices, and incorporating a variety of nutrients while incorporating, the foundations of making healthy food choices, such as reading labels, portion sizes, cooking more at home.
Those are all great tips, but I want to go into the how do we do that then? Well, how do we eat right? Let's start there.
So first things first, reading labels. So to know if we're making those healthy food choices, we really need to know what we're putting into our bodies. I always refer to the analogy of, we always want to know what fuel we're putting in our car for it to run well. So food's kind of the same thing. Food is our fuel. So we want to make sure that we're fueling it with the appropriate nutrients. Well, I always tell people when looking at labels, the very first thing I look at is ingredients. So that always surprises people. They always think I'm looking at calories first, then trickling my way down. But I go straight to the bottom. And ideally, we want those ingredients to be ingredients we can pronounce, few ingredients, ones that we know. Ideally, those ingredients should be things we can pull from our cabinet and create that product on our own. So, for example, the ingredients to an egg is an egg. Ingredients for an apple is an apple. Ingredients for a chicken breast is a chicken breast. So that's the first thing I look at on a nutrition label. And then I might go back to other things like added sugars. We really want to avoid or limit those as much as possible because we have found that that's a root cause for several chronic diseases. It's added in large amounts in our food supply. So anywhere where we can reduce that is good. And then, of course, noticing the serving size is very important. So you might think a product might only have 150 calories, but you'll go up to it and there's 4 of those servings and 1 bottle of whatever you might be having that day. So note the portion sizes, look at the ingredients, and limit those added sugars. And then beyond that, our recommendations vary from person to person when it comes to carbs, proteins, sodium, fat, and so on and so forth.
Okay, I want to also ask you about eating slowly and that importance of portion control. And I think that might go with the bite by bite. One of the things I read is if you are not feeling full after you eat, what are you doing while you're eating? Maybe you are watching TV or paying attention to something else and not paying attention to the food you're eating and not taking your time really chewing it and tasting it.
If we're constantly being distracted while we're eating and we're not focusing on how we're fueling our body, it can cause us to miss those cues of feeling full. So it's important to avoid those distractions. Turn the TV off, leave your phones in a different room, and it's a perfect time for the family to, talk and catch up with one another for their day. Taking your time eating, 30 minutes should be spent for mealtime. Wow. So chewing your food thoroughly, making sure you're hydrating yourself at mealtime too, because sometimes it's not our body's telling us we're hungry. Really, it's our body's telling us we're thirsty. Those cues are the same thing. They feel very similar. And then just paying attention to the flavor, appreciating what you're eating. These days, we wait till we're starving before we eat, and then we're, throwing it down, and we're not even focusing on what we're eating. And when that happens, we tend to overeat. So mindful eating, focusing on that and taking time is huge and will help with portion control. Half of your plate should be these non-starchy, beautiful color vegetables. And then a quarter of your plate should be your protein foods like your meats, your cheese, tofu. And then the other quarter of your plate, your starches. So that's going to be like your fruit, your grains, or a baked potato or something like that. So that's a good general guideline.
Now that we are all being asked to stay home more, and I think we will all be cooking at home more, what are some tips for that? Just safety, proper home food safety while we're cooking at home?
First and foremost, washing your hands at least 20 seconds. So they say singing happy birthday 2 times in a row, which could be really fun to do with kids. Or you can do the alphabet kids as you wash your hands, and that's about the same time. Making sure you're using clean surfaces. So wipe everything down really well. And so if you're cutting your raw meat on one cutting board, make sure not to put your fresh produce on that same cutting board after and use that same knife. So normally I would go ahead, I don't want to do too many dishes. So I normally start with cutting any produce that I need first with that knife and then setting that to the side on a separate counter. And then I'll go and I can use that same cutting board for my meat. If you'd like to do it that way, or just set up 2 separate stations, and that's another option. I think it's also really important to check internal temperatures on any of your meats or proteins. So for instance, for any like pork or fish, you want it to be at least 145. A STEM thermometer is a great investment if you don't have one. Chicken or poultry, you would want 165 to be that internal temperature, or ground meat at least 160. So normally we say for like whole beef, that it only has to be 145 degrees Fahrenheit, but if it's ground, it has an increased surface area, so we have to increase that temp to 160 degrees. And then cooling foods as soon as you're finished, and not letting food sit out. As temperatures go off of what that food's supposed to be, we have this thing called the danger zone, which is from 40 degrees to 140 degrees. And if food gets in that temperature, that is the prime time for bacteria to start growing on your food. And it can happen just within an hour or 2. So it's really important to get wrapped up and put in the fridge or the freezer or wherever that proper storing place would be.
Amanda, some great tips for food safety at home and some nutrition tips for March and for always, for every day, right?
Yeah. All right.
Thank you. I'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for having me.